Hi guys, it's Bree. So I wanted to talk a little bit about something while it's on my mind. I also wanted to do kind of like more like vlog style type of video where I don't really have my camera set up and just I wanted to like kind of like talk to the camera this way instead of having it like set up and everything like that. So I have a video coming out in the next couple days called What I Would Tell My Past High School Self. And in that video, I talk a little bit about how in high school and even now, how I wished and how I sometimes still struggle with this feeling that I wish that I could, that I wished that I could be anybody but myself, or like girls that I looked up to that I considered who were pretty. I'd want to be like them and I'd want to like try to be friends with them, or I liked how they looked and they were pretty and I wanted to like get like tips on how I could make myself like that. Like I really like looked up to these girls that were not neurodivergent, and a lot of them were very mean to me because they could sense that I was different. And so I was thinking back to that video, and you'll see it. I talk about how in high school I wished that I was different, but I wanted to add something to that like before this video, and I wanted to make this little video just in general. The other day I decided to order some press-on nails because I wanted to get some because I never tried them before. And I had also, been seeing like all these different ads, girls like, on social media, like use them. Obviously, like I'd seen people like in high school when I was 18, 19, 20, wearing them, and like I've seen like influencers wear them, and like they're very like pretty girls, and I don't really particularly consider myself to be a pretty girl. Anyways, so I received the nails and I put them on. My pinky is basically nail free because I took it off, and I like them. I like the color. They're really pretty. They're like a gray ombre. So they go into gray and then they like fade into like a tan color kind of. And I think they're pretty, but they're not for me. And the reason why they're not for me is because I cannot do anything with them with like my hands, and like they're so bothersome to me personally. I don't know if other girls like that wear them like that, get their nails done regularly, if they're just used to them, or if it's just a me thing. And I mean, if it's just a me thing where it's like it's a sensory issue for me and I just don't, they're not for me, then that's okay. If you wear them, that's completely fine, it's for you. But I'm also kind of like that way with like dresses. I see all these girls and I wish I could be like, I wish I could wear like dresses, and I wish that I was more into like clothing like that, but I'm not like that. And I think that like I used to look at those things as like a flaw of myself because I wasn't like other girls. But I think I used to look at it as from the perspective is that because I would get picked on because I wasn't like everybody else, because I didn't dress a certain way, because I didn't like, just using this as an example, wear my nails like this, or like, I don't know, like wear like really pretty makeup, or like, I don't know, I'm like be more feminine or something. I don't know, I'm just trying to like think of like examples. But I think that there's a beauty to that. I think that it's that there's beauty in that. I think that there's beauty in being different. Speaking for neurodivergent people, autistic people, and myself, we are different in our own way, and I think that we should embrace what makes us unique, obviously. And it is not just the nails thing, it's other things as well. I don't need nails to be pretty. I don't need this to be pretty. I don't need to, again, try to be somebody else, because I'm only me. I'm only myself. And while nails and makeup and stuff can be fun, like, if you don't like that stuff, that's okay. Like, I'm quickly finding out that nails are a sensory issue for me, and I'm probably gonna pop these off like right after this video, because I literally cannot deal with them. You know, even if I wanted to, you know, try to do something that a neurotypical tried to do or something, I probably wouldn't be able to. Like, I look at it as like autistics, neurotypicals, we're very different in a lot of ways, and it's okay to be different, and I'm reminded of that even in this type of situation with the nails. So just your reminder to embrace who you are, and embrace what makes you different, and embrace what you don't like and what you do like. And I want to remind you today that, or whenever you're watching this video, that it's okay to not like all the things that the rest of the girls like, and it's okay to not be into all the things that the rest of the girls like. It's okay to have your own like special interests, and, you know, to be more low-key and low energy like myself, or because I'm very low-key and low energy, and like I always find myself like wanting to be like more upbeat, but then I think, well, you know, like somebody's gonna love me for not being so upbeat. Like somebody's gonna love me for not being, you know, like people love me the way that I am, and I don't need to change, you know, or to, like, again, it's fun to do these things and to try them out, but, you know, it's not me, and that's okay. And like, even with like your sensory sensitivities too, and like all the things that make you different and stuff, I think, again, like that's like somebody's gonna love the crap out of you for the things that like make you weird and make you different in that way. You know, the things that you struggle with, somebody's gonna support, and, you know, they're gonna just love you endlessly through all that. And I'm excited for that day to come for me, and I hope it comes for me. But yeah, so just, I don't know, a lot of it's just something that I was thinking about like after I had made the video, because like in my day-to-day life there's so many things that I wish that I could do, but I clearly struggle in different areas. And, you know, I've always wished that, you know, I could be like other people that can do so much, and, you know, that like don't get so tired easily, or like don't get like, you know, so overstimulated easily or whatever, you know. And I wish that I could be like them and like have a bunch of friends and whatever, you know. But, and, you know, I'm not, I wouldn't say unfortunately, because I don't look at it as like a flaw as to where I used to look at it as a flaw. You know, the fact that I don't have those things, I'm more appreciative of it now that I get older, and I realize like I'm nobody. I'm put on this earth to be myself and nobody else. And, you know, it's the things that make me different, it's the things that make me me. You know, I am good at so many different things in my own way, and, you know, somebody else's win is not my loss. I mean, I could go on and on about this subject, but like I'm not going to for the sake of this, for how long the video is already. But you know, I just want to say that like just be yourself. You know, I know it's easier said than done, especially like with social media. It's easy to compare yourself to other people and stuff, and I still find myself doing that a lot too.